God don't take away what God gave you, but time will. Just like distractions, procrastination, and being undisciplined is going to. God ain't why you ain't walking in the word that God spoke over your life either. Up to God, you are going to be and become all that God said that you would. So that's not God that you're going through. That's fear. That's family, that's feelings, and of course that's a lack of faith. God has made available miracles, magic, and the unmatched powers of manifestation to make sure that you can make this thing happen. And you're worried about a lack of space. You're trying to fit God into a box that God created for you to use to box up any and everything that is trying to come against you. You're supposed to be packing up the past, the problems, the people that you've learned from and have experiences with, and now you have the lessons so you know better how to handle them, the trauma, the pain, the issues, the statistics that say that you can't, everything that is trying to make this harder than it is, all of the stuff that you went through. You're supposed to be throwing that box into the sea of forgetfulness so that your load ain't burdened and you can deal about the business of being the best you that you could ever be. But instead, you're bringing the box and all of that bullshit that come with it to every new season and situation that it don't belong nowhere near, like it is show and tell. You're introducing your future to a past that it shouldn't know anything about. But for the fact that you keep bringing it up, that box would be unimportant, something your opportunity would never see. God don't test you. God's message and meant to is cemented, unencumbered, and going to happen come hell or high water. All you have to do is manage it. God's blessing literally is what it is, and it is going to be exactly what it is until you damage it. You ain't supposed to have this all figured out. You're supposed to find out along the way as you're walking, working, not wishing, not wondering, but well on your way because of what you are willing to do. The fact of the matter is that you have faith. Some facts don't matter. But without faith, you're prone and powerless to those same facts. What fact are you willing to prove? The fact is that it could all turn around today. Every issue immediately addressed, problem solved, life turned around, change even better than you could have ever imagined. You have to stop seeing things as impossible, undoable, unimaginable, unattainable, or unrealistic. That same God that you heard has it, still has it, just hasn't yet. It's a matter of access, and that you have it. You still have that gift, that talent, that skill, that personality, that idea, that feeling, that potential, that smile, and an anointing that is going to make you major. You just have to tap into the grace, the kindness, the mercy, and the forgiveness that is right there when you are ready to step into it. You're not a failure. You are, in fact, favored. You are one of God's favorites. Whether you like it or not, agree or disagree, believe or doubt, wait until next time, or decide to accept the truth. You've been blaming this life on everyone else and looking for a reason or the responsibility for you not being or getting, having or doing what you feel and think that you should be or are supposed to. Except it's you. See, God don't have a clock, but God has a season. And the thing about seasons is that they have purpose and proper place, timing, fruit that has to be produced, conditions that have to be weathered, atmospheres and environments to respect, and life that has to be lived in the moment for a greater purpose. But they come back. There is a season to reap and sow, plant and harvest, do the work or whatever has to be done to get you going. Rest, plan, heal, be still, deal, face, or whatever you were doing while you were doing it. But it was all a part of a necessary work. And hopefully by your next season, you've done that. Because God don't take away what God gave you. But time will. Just like distractions, procrastination, and being undisciplined is going to. God ain't why you ain't walking in the word that God spoke over your life. Up to God, you are going to be and become all that God said that you would. So that's not God that you're going through.